So today is post-op day 6, and I'm so happy to be home. I've been gone now for about 2 weeks as we had the pre-op consult, into summer shredding, into the surgery, and then obviously the week of recovery. We're finally back home, and the one thing I am the most excited for, oh, did I just finish that bag? Tragic. Is to my Elevate Cream of Rice Peanut Butter Cup. This is my favorite flavor. Even though there's 2 new flavors coming out in the next 2 weeks, I think. Soon. One of them I'm particularly excited for, but this is still my favorite to this date. So there's a few really cool things happening this week, and honestly this daily vlog thing is gonna be really helpful to go over everything because, well, I guess as a bit of a preemptive, I am leaving one of my major sponsors, so that's gonna happen later at some point this week. But also there's a lot of work things and new things that are coming up, so I'm just really excited to be able to share with you guys everything that happens every day. Today, what we're going to be doing actually is I'm going to tell you guys, or show you guys, I guess, what I'm going to be going back to in terms of my diet for the next few months. And then after that, I'm going to fill up my, my tackle box of pills to show you exactly how many pills I'm having in a day. It's a little absurd. But before we do eat anything, I do have to take my Lovenox, my little blood thinner needle, blur out this entire part because Instagram hates needles. Cool. Did I say Instagram? I totally meant YouTube. So first meal is pretty simple. I get 30 grams of cream of rice and then I add 20 grams of peanut butter on there. I have 2 whole eggs. And then I either get the choice of 350 egg whites or 50 grams of protein isolate that I turn into a sludge and I throw some blueberries in there. Usually I go for the egg whites, but I actually want to try something because I think that all that volume might have been what was causing my Crohn's to get really pissed off at me. So we'll try this for a couple days, see how that goes, and go from there. But yeah. So pain-wise, perfectly fine. The only thing I'm noticing though is I'm like really tired very fast. Like we're at Walmart right now, and I was all excited to come here, and then the second that we got here, now I'm just super tired, and Taylor's not happy that I'm this tired, which I don't blame her.
Not that he's tired, it's that he's grumpy.
I'm very grumpy. But it's not, again, it's not because of the pain, it's just I'm hungry fast and I am tired, and yeah, it's not Taylor, it's me. I feel like compared to other like food or fitness people, influencer individuals, their grocery hauls would be interesting to do all the time because, you know, they eat normally, but I eat the exact same thing every day. I know what I'm gonna eat next month. So my grocery hauls are always the exact same. So I can only like do one video on that and that'd be it. And I'm no Sam Sulik, so I'm not drinking an insane amount of milk to make it interesting. No ice cream. The more you look, the more you'll want it. That's the secret. If you stop looking at shit, you stop wanting it. How many are you getting? You get 1?
Yeah.
They come in a pack of 3?
2.
You get 1, they come in a pack of 3? You get 1. Oh, it hurts to laugh. You know, after you've had any sort of procedure or surgery or anything that you have to heal from, proper supplementation is pretty important. Because if you don't do it right, not only can your results take longer, but if your immune system's compromised too, then you're just putting yourself at risk of infection. Not worth it. So this is my tackle box. It's really cool actually because these little tabs can come out. And since I have to take injection for the next 3 days, now of course it's not best practice to just have these open like this, but I mean at least it's staying in another container, so it's not the end of the world. I'm just going to put these in here to make sure that at least I also take my supplements. So yeah, this is obviously the Lovenox. Oh, perfect, look at that. I'm actually curious, I have no idea how many pills I take every day, so this is gonna be interesting. For the next 6 days, just to help with my water type by PVL. See that little pop there? That's right. All of that, all the rest, 15 minutes of that clip decided not to record because my mic died. So I'm going to do it again tomorrow morning. But the only difference is that I'm going to show you a speed lapse of filling up these because it's very satisfying. You know, I'm addicted to this when I decided to wake up at 6:30 today. By the way, I'm posting this in a couple hours just to record this bit so the video goes out today. So let's try this again. Perfect. So first I'm going to take all of these pills and then we're gonna refill these bad boys up. And the total is 14 pills, by the way. That's always rough. Now, because we just cleared a space, because I'm gonna take my Lovenox today, we're gonna fill 2 boxes actually. So this works out. First one we do 2 omega-3s in each box. Great for cardiovascular function, great for the heart health. When you introduce spicy supplements, everybody and their grandmother, especially if you're taking spicy supplements, should be taking this stuff. Next up, multivitamin. Getting a quality multivitamin is so important, and you really realize when you get a good one, because all of a sudden you just sort of start feeling better. You don't really understand why, and it's like, oh shit, it's because I'm actually getting proper micronutrients. And then cholesterol support. There is one ingredient in here that I'm looking for, the chromium and the red yeast. Sorry, that's 2 ingredients. It's just been proven to help with cholesterol health in general. I'm taking spicy supplements, not right now, but in general. So cholesterol is something I'm always going to have to look out for. Immune support. I don't even know if this stuff is really useful for the normal person, to be very honest with you guys, but it's the colostrum in here. There's 500 milligrams of it. That's what I'm looking for. For my Crohn's disease, it really helps with GI inflammation. And I've been, my Crohn's been pissed off for the last bit because I've been cutting, and we all know that cutting and Crohn's isn't friends. So bodybuilding is going to suck sometimes. Stool softener. So I have stool softeners in the first 7 days here. I'm not going to add any more to these 2, but just because opiates were in the mix for a while, I don't feel like, again, having an existential crisis on the toilet bowl. Tamoxifen. My estradiol was a little bit high, so I'm putting tamoxifen, every 3 days. So we're just going to add 1 to the first little tab here. I just realized I missed one here. And then this stuff, God, it smells nasty. Digestive enzymes. Technically, you're supposed to take this before 3 times a day over different meals. I only need this in the morning because my breakfast is my most volumetric meal, so I only add 1 pill for the day. Tesofensine. This stuff is crazy. This helps kill cravings, and it makes food not as enjoyable, as weird as that sounds. And that's how it helps people fight cravings. It's a really interesting one, actually. I'd love to know exactly how that works on the dopamine receptors, but really good for cutting because of that factor. And although it makes food not as interesting, it also makes everything not as interesting, so it numbs you out a little bit. Going into the show, very useful when everything is a little crazy, but it's really good for cutting for that reason. And then my personal favorite, 5-amino-1-MQ. This is probably the one I'm gonna use for the thumbnail because it looks super sketchy. This stuff is sort of it uncaps your metabolism in terms of it slowing down and providing metabolic adaptation. This stuff is, look into this. If you're plateauing or something, this stuff is great. You're supposed to take it 2 to 3 times with food. So because of this, I take 2 pills in the morning and then I'll take 1 before my supper. The Watertight by PVL. This stuff is great when you're holding a lot of water. Whenever I travel, I like to take 3 pills in the morning right before I leave, 3 pills when I get to my destination. It helps me kill a lot of the water. And right now that I'm holding so much water, this is just gonna make me pee a lot and help my body drain itself. I added it for the first 7 days again, post. I won't need it in these 2 new ones because these are, I'm gonna keep going and then get these last. And that's it for the pills that I take every day. So right now we're gonna take my vitamin D3 drops and my B12 drops. Oh, the B12 tastes good. And that's it for pills. Let's talk about peptides. So including this one, right now I'm taking 5 injections a day. It's gonna drop to 4 in 3 days when I'm done with the Lovenox. But the peptides I'm taking currently are glutathione. Now this one I'm taking 300 milligrams every day. It's a 30 ml vial, isn't that crazy? For the tirzepatide, I am taking 8 milligrams every week right now because honestly my demons are, I know they're gonna get crazy and this is just gonna help keep that food noise out. And I'm trying to take a higher dose just to really slow down my intestines to help my Crohn's because again, we just finished cutting and I was having issues at the end. NAD Plus is gonna help with healing and just general energy right now. I feel like I'm tired and I'm sleeping all day. This is gonna help get me out of that funk. The big ones that I'm using for healing, of course, are gonna be the DPC 157 and the copper tripeptide. This is gonna help with skin healing quite a bit. If you guys want to know the doses, I'm taking 50 milligrams of NAD plus every day. I'm taking 1 milligram of BPC 157 for the copper tripeptide. I'm taking 1.5 of the copper tripeptide. That's all that I'm taking at the moment. In about a week, I'm going to start taking IGF-1L3 just to, again, protect the muscle, because I am going to be not working out for the next few months due to both back-to-back surgeries. Obviously, isometrics are going to come back into play, but that's pretty much it. Eventually, again, out of the sake of transparency, growth hormone will be included into this stack. I don't have it yet. And I just know that growth hormone will obviously help me heal considerably faster. So I'm going to now my heparin, and then I'm going to edit this video so it goes out by 9 a.m. The video I'm going to make for tomorrow is going to have 2 things in it, because I'm actually getting on a call with Dr. Law in about 2 hours here. So right when this video goes live, I'll be on a call with Dr. Law. And then one thing that I've been asked about a lot is sort of like making a list of what you should ask your surgeon when you get into a consult with them to establish if A, they're gonna be a good surgeon, B, if they actually seem to know what they're doing, and 3, make sure you have results that you're looking for. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm the god of knowing all of this, because the doctor, I obviously got the whole package with Dr. Law, and the guy's actually a fucking artist, but the fact that I am, well, technically an educated nurse, means I've been around a lot of doctors, and there's some certain things that you pick up around doctors very quickly once you're around them for a while. Oh my god, I'm holding so much water. I'll show you guys my butt. It's jiggly. First of all, you can see how it's bruising a little bit. Look at that jiggle. This is so full of water. Perfect. And since so many of you did say you want them, I'm gonna figure out a way to get some shirts made. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet. I think I might either collab with Bells of Steel, because Bells of Steel has one of my favorite shirt materials of all time, like that bamboo cotton. And thank you all for staying here till the end. And as always, let's change the world together.